I guess I figured I had to give the people what they want, Mario. I had no plans whatsoever. No plans whatsoever. I guess the only reason I did is I had a little bit of this left. I probably got about yay much. I said, what the heck? I said, I'm off work. You never know, Mike's life. You never know. The thing is, I didn't even know. I didn't even have a clue. I had no idea. I was over there hanging out with all y'all. Didn't even realize I was going to be popping up. You going to be up all night. We definitely up all night. We are definitely up all night. I should just start going live every time I wake up with the newborn and give him a bottle. I should just fire up and go live and just sit here and give him his bottle and show a knife or two. Thank all y'all for coming in. Like I said, I didn't even know I was gonna do this. Glad we got some night owls in here, such as myself. I got a little content for y'all, I guess. Which I'll show y'all. Well, let me see. Let me think. Let me even think of what I want to do. Like I said, I didn't expect it. Didn't even have. So Lord knows we ain't got no agenda over here for sure. But thank all of y'all for stopping by today, tonight. Show y'all a little what I'm dabbing in here. Anybody know what it is? Anybody know what it is? Big old thick case. There ain't no knife storage. I guess it could be. Brother Jeff Jackson, how you doing, brother? Thank you for stopping by. It is. I'm taking a crack at it, y'all. Taking a crack at it. Got my little basic leather kit off of the old Amazon. This guy, Lord, I don't forget how many, which I'm sure a lot of us in here have them. 32 piece, and I know that's backwards. I'm filming on my front facing camera. I need to get a setup like all these other fine livers have. That way everything can be shooting around the way it needs to. What's up, wild man? What's going on, cornbread? But yeah, it's just a little starter set. I'm gonna dabble a little bit in it, and I'll show y'all a little. I done made my first. Well, it ain't complete, but I have done cut out some leather, and which I got. Well, my roll is all the way over yonder. If I can get this thing zipped back up, I don't want to lose no pieces. Brother Austin. Fella is live again. I didn't even know, Austin. I had no clue. I was sitting there. We was hanging out and Make Cutlery Great Again's live, and he was in his live, and everybody said, "All right, I'll see y'all at Travis's." And I said, "Well, I'm gonna give the people what they want. Said I am of the people, and you got to give the people what they want. The people is the customers. Y'all's the customers." But hang on, I'm gonna get this leather here. It was just I forget. Oh, boy's still a little sore. For those that know, great decision. Yeah, we got just this big old blank, which it was a little bit longer. I forget exactly. I'm gonna say it was 2 foot. It was 1 foot by 2 foot. Just plain. I want to say it was 4 to 5 ounce. I mean, this is a little cut of it. 4 to 5 ounce leather, and it's a little bit too soft for what I want. So I think I'm going to go up to either 5. I want to say Mike said he was using 5. He finds 5 and 6 to be the best. Oh Lord, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best to keep up with this chat, and then I also got to make sure that the phone stays charged up, because I don't know why you can't see the battery. Well, there it is. Okay. Well, hello everybody. South Carolina Knife Monkey, Knife Crazy Brother Matt, Chris Geary. I'm watching from the crapper. We gotta do what we gotta do. I mean, I feel you, brother. I feel you. But yeah, it's just a little bit too soft for what I was expecting. I know nothing about leather, so I don't know. I was blind going into 2 ounce, 3 ounce, 4 ounce, 5 ounce. I don't know anything about it, so. But I've learned a little something. I said it's a little bit too soft for what I was wanting. But this is my first little attempt. Which I got my lines cut out, and which now I had in mind something that I wanted to do, and that speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Oh, make cutlery great again. There you go, Brother Mike. That's the first ever slip coming out the Case Guy factory over here from somebody that has no clue what's going on. No clue at all. I mean, them edges is rougher than Cody Brown, which, I mean, we'll burnish them up real good, and we'll get them. I got some dye coming, but I just went ahead and glued it, and man, let me tell you that I don't even know what I've done with it, but the darn oh shoot, the DAP man, the contact glue, the DAP contact cement, man, because that's all that's holding it right now. And look, you can work it, and I mean, like you ain't even got to stitch it, really. I mean, that right there's a slip ready to go right now. Right now. Nah, I'm just kidding y'all, but like I said, I got some dye coming, but it's gonna be here like in the next couple days. So Brother Crawford, what's going on, brother? Man, I'm showing off some of my well, this is the very first leather piece that I've made an attempt at, and let me tell you, she's janky. She is in rough shape. My tool, and it might have something to do with the softness of the leather, but my tool really didn't want to cut that line out too well, so it kind of looks real rough and jagged. But hey, we're working out the kinks. I said I got some dye coming, so I'll dye it up. I'll punch my holes and we'll stitch it, and that ain't gonna be on the live. I ain't no make cutlery great again or anything like that. That is not gonna be on no live. What are you talking about, man? It looks great. Yeah, like I said, cornbread, it looks good right there. You want it right now? I'll take $75 for it right now. I'm just kidding. All right. But I mean, look, like I said, you ain't even gotta. Probably wouldn't even have to stitch it up. But I was making it for, which it might fit. Well, that case might be sticking out a little too much too. Anyway, that's enough of the leather. That was the little piece I was made my first run at. You could see how I was trying to start right here, and it just would not pick it up. Now all of a sudden it dug in, and then it didn't even do anything right here. I mean, it's, I don't know. But hey, we're learning something new. Let's take a swig. That's right here. Which, like I said, I did. Oh, Brother Ryan done slipped off in here. Brother Ryan, do I need to get off and you go on your 5-hour live? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? I need to shut her down? Anyway, I don't condone these. Don't. You know what? I ain't even gonna show it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let me show you one of my new things I got in. Woo! Uh-oh. Yeah, y'all know about that box. It's a little bit older, which, well, let me see. I don't know. She's not quite vintage yet. By the, what is it, the 25-year-old rule? Yeah, she's not quite vintage yet. Wait a minute. What year is this? Yeah, no, she's not quite vintage. Not quite vintage. Anywho's, we have, and look at that price, y'all. I wish I could have got it, which I apologize again. Like I said, everything's backwards. That says $53.99. Those monsters are 100% healthier than cocaine. Well, I have to say, the amount that I drink, probably not. If I'm at work, and I'm bad, I'm real bad, which back before I cut, we'll get back to this in a minute. Like I said, we ain't got no agenda. I just shot up here because the people wanted it, so I'm going to give the people what they want. Anywho, back before I personally been off my soft drinks now for, oh Lord, I don't even know. It's probably been 6 months or longer. And, but whenever I was on the soft drinks, especially at work, when I'm at work, we have a cafeteria that's just full of these and soft drinks, and I just go in there and I just take my card, and I'm just like that right there. I mean, they just tell me one thing I don't want to hear at work. Like we typically work 10 hours. We work 4 10s. Blessed to be off every Friday. Thank the Lord for that. But I mean, like we'll have like a half a day or something where we just go in and work. It's, half a day. So, if you work 10 hours, what do y'all think that means? You work 5 hours. That's what you would think. Well, no, not these jokers. Half a day means it could be, all that means is they're going to lower the number. Like before I left with the baby, we was working, we was building, I don't even know how many it was. It's like 6, no, it wasn't quite 600. Well, yeah, it was up to 6 something. It's like 625 engines a day is what they would want to have in a 10-hour period. So if they said that you're going to work half a day, you feel like that would be, half of that number. Because I said you'd work just 5 hours. Well, no, they'd say, all right, we got half a day, and then they wouldn't ever tell you what the number was until about lunchtime, which we worked, the way our runs work, we got 5 runs in a day. So the way our runs work, the bulk of our day is in 2 runs. Like we'll run 2 runs and we'll have already worked 5 hours. So that's crazy. Anyway, it works out at the end. It works out pretty good. But they won't tell you the number until about lunchtime. And then so here you are thinking, well, the number will be about, 3 and some change, something around there. And they come out and they say, well, the number, we lost a trailer here. We sent a truck out and we sent it up to Smyrna and it got lost and it got hijacked and a biker gang took it and turned the trailer over in California, and so we lost all these engines. So now we're gonna have to run 500. And then so here I am thinking, I'm not. Lord, I hope my chat didn't freeze up, guys. I'm sitting here thinking, I was expecting to be here half a day. I didn't expect to have to run no 500 engines. And then so what do? Go right in the store, pick up something I ain't supposed to. But like I said, back whenever I was real bad on my cokes, I said I've been off of them for about 6 months now, if not longer. I think it's been longer. But I would, in a 10-hour shift at work, I would probably drink 5 to 6 20-ounce, and that's anything. Dr. Pepper, Sundrop, Mountain Dew, Mellow Yellow. I literally drank everything. I drank every one of them. I drank about 5 or 6 soft drinks a day on top of about 4 of these in 10 hours. So, Brother Mike, over at Mike's Life, that's probably the equivalent of a line of cocaine, if I had to guess. Proud of you for kicking that coke addiction. Thank you, Brother Cornbread. Thank you. I'm telling you, I struggled. Ooh, man, I struggled. Coffee or water for me, Brother James? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got coffee. We got water. And like I said, I've mentioned it in maybe some of my videos or some of my previous lives. I know I ain't done many lives, but I personally have been on unsweet tea for, Lord heavens, years. But I made that swap when I was trying to cut out sugar, because I would go through probably, like I said, at the same time of going through all of that, all of them soft drinks and Monster energies or any kind of energy. I was the same way not drinking these. I drank Monster, I drank Celsius, I drank Red Bull, I don't know why. I just put liquids down. But I forgot where I was going. I lost my mind. Brother Wally, hello, brother. If I had missed you, can't forget about the Celsius. Now, like I said, I drink them all. If it's a liquid, I'm going to drink it. Except alcohol. I don't drink no alcohol. I don't drink no alcohol. I ain't got to. I'll have an occasional mixed drink. We go out on vacation and stuff like that. But drinking unsweet tea is un-Southern and against the law, I believe. I'm telling you though, coming from a boy, and you see, I mean, I got some on me. I'm 5'11". I don't, which like I said, in high school, I don't know, like I said, y'all, we're going to get to some knives in a minute. In high school, I walked around, like I said, 5'10", 5'11", back then. I walked around high school at 245 pounds. That's not well. And I said I was bad. But drink 10 beers a night. Woo! I don't know if that's exaggeration or not, but woo! I have not got no acquired taste for no beer. Can't do it. And I tried just about every one of them. Don't make me keep you honest here. I said I got some mixed drinks now. Come on now. Oh, I done missed old Brother Patrick. That Real Crow drink. And my heart nearly... Oh, Lord. My goodness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I got to... Which this is my next little kick. I got to kick. I got to get rid of these. Which this right here was the only one I've had today so far. So, and I don't have any more in the house. I'm real bad. Like I said, if I'm out at a gas station or something like that, I feel like I got to go right to the energy section and get something. I don't know why. My hand will be grabbing it before I even realize what I got, and I'll be up there paying. I'm like, who got that energy drink? Duh, me. Anywho, all right, enough of that. Like I said, this knife, we're going to get back to some knife content. Like I said, $53.99. I wish I could have got her for that price. But y'all can see we got a 2003 Medium Congress 052 pattern in navy blue. Jigged navy blue. Now, it don't say jigged navy blue on here, but it's obviously jigged. You'll see. Show y'all that pile side right quick before we get to that beautiful show side. This is a Evil Bay win. Oh yeah, caffeine is the most addictive drug there is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I will actually tell you that I'd actually seen several studies that say it is harder to kick caffeine than it is any drug. And that's a true statement. That's why I said I'd have to be glad these ain't alcohol, because your boy would be in some serious problems. Anywho, this beautiful 52 pattern Congress, and looky here, y'all. Woo! Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir. Have you never had heroin? That's one tough cookie to kick. Well, I tell you, brother, these are rough. These are even more rough, because I said it ain't against the law. You ain't got to hide this. You ain't got to hide this from nobody. You can openly drink them. You can even pop them open while you're driving. It ain't no laws on it. You free to do anything you want. Anywho, and of course, it's in the beautiful 4-blade. And we got some pretty good spacing in between the blades there. Usually pretty good. Or they're usually pretty gummed up. Like I said, look at that. Running on 4 back springs. I kind of wish they would just do 2. What is that? Is that my phone going off? Let me make sure, guys. Oh, we're good. Let me make sure you plugged up, though. I don't want illusions. I don't want illusions. And then this right here looks like a gap in the back spring, but I can assure you it's not, because I even done the light test, and there is 0 light coming through this bad girl here with all them fine blades open. She needs a little Earl. Needs a little Earl. And for those of y'all who don't know, that's oil, but it's oil around here. That gummy. Yeah, she needs a little oil. But yeah, brand new, mint condition, never used, never sharpened, factory age. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear it? I don't know where it's at. Woo! But man, oh man, ain't she some kind of gorgeous. Y'all know I love them Congress. Y'all know I love them. See, she don't play. Listen at that. Listen at it. Listen at it one more time. Whoo! But that's it, y'all. And I'm not quite sure if I wanna tote it or not. I mean, there's no, and I'm gonna say I'm probably not gonna tote it, just because of the rarity of these things. I mean, it's just, they're almost becoming non-existent. But yeah, like I said, I didn't get it for that original $53.99, but I did get it for under that $150 mark. So if anybody knows anything about these, that's a good price. Like I said, original box, original paperwork, all the goodies, even a little thing saying, "Hey, come join the Cake Collectors Club. You got 1 free ticket. Admit 1." Yeah, that's how I like to collect right there. Kudos to whoever bought this back in 2003 and put it up and didn't do nothing with it. But your boy appreciates it. Let's have a swallow, y'all. I'll tote it for you, Travis, brother Mike. Woo, I don't know. Cornbread has some blue bone coming. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Those types do scare me. I'm afraid of messing them up. What are you talking about? The knives? Knives, brother Patrick? Getting you a new knife? Can't take Travis's blue. I tell you, it's just something. There's something about it, and especially I think the blue goes just so well with that red, white, and blue flag shield. I mean, they ain't no better pairing in my opinion with that flag shield. I love how that pound side's got that real light part right there. And it's just on that side. It's a little bit darker on this side, and then the show side has, it's pretty even all the way around. It's almost like a Mediterranean blue, which is my favorite from Case. But absolutely love it. Let me honor y'all. Make sure I ain't missing nothing in the chat. Found a Case honey hole near us, Travis. Brother Wally, what you talking? What you talking? Found a Case honey hole near us. Well, shoot me what you found, and I'll go tomorrow. Let's see, let me read. Sorry if I'm shaking y'all, everybody. I got you on my thing here. Travis is a huge collector. I already got that blue Stockman. Oh, speaking of blue, wait. Oh. I done popped something up here. Pretty, thank you, brother Matt. I like the color, thank you, brother Jeff. An old hardware store. Ooh, that's the best kinds right there. That's the best kinds. And speaking of, I seen somebody say something about a blue Stockman. This is something I've become quite interested in, if you will. I said, there's people out there that'll absolutely tear these up. They'll see one little gap. They'll see one little speck of blade rub, and they will absolutely lose it. And like I said, is okay, but at the same time, as far as me, it's a handmade product. I understand that there might be some stuff happening. And I said I personally work out at Nissan, and we build engines at the Decker plant here for all of the American-made, and we ship some overseas as well, but all of the majority is what's made here in America. We build the engines in Decker. That's the only place we build the engines. Then we'll ship our engines out. They'll go to Smyrna, Tennessee, and they build some of the vehicles there. Then they go to Canton, Mississippi, and they even build some of the vehicles there as well. But just me personally, like I said, we build the engines. Not a collector, so it doesn't bother me none. Well, like I said, even on the collector side, I got stuff in the collection. Like I said, still mint and new inbox, never carried, never shortened. Got a little blade rub, here and there. It might have a little back spring or a little gap that you can see some light coming through, but it don't affect me. Unless it's just atrocious. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, like I said, I build the engines for the Nissan vehicles, and I personally, and like I said, I take pride in my hands. I'm real good. Take pride in my hands and my eyes, because we got to see so much stuff. But at the same time, like I said, it's a assembly plant. So what they expect, like they'll expect, just say 625 engines a shift. So they expect 625 engines a shift. Well, that's in 10 hours. They've got that broke down by how many you should be hitting every hour. And if you're not hitting that number every hour, they own you. They own you. So you in there just, I mean, you busting hump. Now, I'm doing that motion because I used to stuff pistons. We would take, you got this little cone that you drop the piston down in. You know, everybody knows pistons got piston rings on them. So you drop it in the piston cone, then you put this little stick on the con rod and stick it through, and you got somebody else on the backside that's going to cap your con rod for you. And then we take the butt end of a rubber hammer and we would drive that piston in there. So it was just like that all day long, just stuffing them pistons. And back then I worked on the 4-cylinder line, and piston stuff 1, stuff piston 1 and 4. And then it went down to piston stuff 2, and they stuffed 2 and 3. And like I said, it's just so wide open, just boom, boom, boom. And like I said, I think then we had to run, Lord, I want to say they expected, and obviously, you know, the 4-cylinder engines are smaller, so they can be moved a whole lot faster than, you know, a 6-cylinder or a V8. But I want to say, if I remember correctly, I want to say we ran 755 engines. That's back when I was on night shift in TR. Like I said, the 4-cylinder line. We had to build 755 engines a night. And I want to say our number, our JPH, which is jobs per hour, or engines per hour, which they want an engine coming off ever so, you know, an allotted amount of engines come off every hour. And I want to say back then, Lord, it was like, I want to say it was 75. We was running like 75 JPH, jobs per hour. So they wanted 75 engines to come off of that line every hour. So like I say, you're just boom, 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 just stuffing them pistons. Well, I personally actually had two engines. We had, back before they had this big high-end, they call it a snap ring checker. If anybody that knows anything about, you know, the internals of engines, you got your piston, you got the head of the piston, then you got the con rod that goes up in between it, and then you got what was that thing called? Shoot, now I'm drawing a blank. Got the con rod, the piston. I forget it. Everything's got a technical term. Anyway, it was just a little piece of metal that run through, wrist pin. That's it. Wrist pin. He works out there too, Brother Austin. We've been out there long time. But yeah, that wrist pin goes through that con rod, and then on the end of each side of that piston, so that con rod, or so the wrist pin don't come out, my bad. So that wrist pin don't come out, is 2 snap rings. And inside of those snap rings, well, not inside of the snap ring itself, but where that snap ring sits at is a little groove that snap ring has to go in there and set just perfectly in. And if it's not in there enough, the snap ring won't be open all the way. So what had happened was, like I said, well, now this was actually whenever I guess they was having a lot of problems with it. So they got a snap ring checker. Lord knows how many thousands or millions of dollars they spent on that thing, and it was just complete garbage. I can tell you why, because, well, you'll see why here in a minute. But they put that machine in there, and they said that it was good to go. You know, it would go in there. You'd have all 4 pistons come down at a single time, and then it had little cameras, and it would actually physically focus in and look at all 8 of those snap rings at one time. And it would make sure that there was the exact amount of gap in between the snap ring, and then it would light up 4 check marks on this side and 4 check marks on the other side, and then it would automatically just let it go. Then it would come down to us, and then we'd pick them, which we'd still have to visually check them. But like I said, when you're running 75 something an hour, I mean you're literally checking this fast. That's it. That was it right there. That is real time. Just boom, boom, boom. You had to check that fast. Your eyes had to be that good to notice if that snap ring was all right. And like I said, for the most time, I was. I mean, I was good. I was good. I ain't bragging, but I was all right. So anywho, I was all right until I wasn't all right. Well, let's just say some of them snap rings got out that wasn't fully set in there. So I want to say I had one engine completely blow up on a customer. Yeah, I know. Like I say, guys, we work with the hands. So these, cut them some slack, because they probably got somebody behind them, tapping them on the shoulder. They over here working, and they, hey, you about done? Well, yeah, just calm down. We'll get back to it. I promise. Anyway, I had an engine blow up with, I want to say, oh God, it's like 62 miles. 62 miles that snap ring come out. That wristband came out. That conrod, as everybody knows, the engines, rotating and everything. So that piston went up and that conrod come out. That conrod kind of hung sideways because that piston's still up here. Yeah, she went right outside the block. And I said that was, I want to say they said they had like 60 something miles on it, brand new. Brand spanking new. I don't even know what they went in back then, a little 4-cylinder engine. But, old brother Eli, hello, brother. Yeah, I had one blow up on me at 60 something miles. Then I had another one blow up. They said a family was on their way back from vacation. And I want to say they said their vehicle had like 530 or 40, 50 miles on it. Same thing. Snap ring come out. Conrod through the side of the block. Boom. That's all I said. It happens. It happens. The human body is such an amazing tool, but we ain't made to be machines, I mean, that is what it is. Anyway, like I said, all that rambling. I have been intrigued. Like I said, people tear into case for some fit and finish issues. So that landed me to try out, and I ain't got one. I ain't got two. But I got three. 3 Rough Riders. And we're gonna open them right here. Live, on the live. I ain't even opened them up. And we're gonna see what kind of quality we getting from Rough Rider in the year 2024, whenever these was made. I'm assuming they're all made this year. They might be made, 2023. We're gonna see what kind of quality. Be careful, that's a serious addiction. You told me that, Brother Cornbread. But like I said, I'd seen somebody in the comments. Black Sea Dichloram. I got some of that, brother. Got some, Brother Joe. Like I said, I seen somebody mention in the comments about a blue Stockman. Well, right here is a blue Rough Rider Stockman. And we're going to look at it right here live together. And we're just going to see what kind of quality we getting out. There's the back springs there, y'all fine peeps. I mean, you see, she's pretty tight. She's pretty tight. That's already kind of putting a hurting on case right there. I really love this one because, well, one, obviously, it's that Case Guy blue. You already know. Love the blue. It is a bone, but I love it because it don't have that ugly etched or engraved little R on any of the bolsters. I hate that so much. It drives me crazy. Can't stand it. Nice little shield there. It looks all good. Pins feel good and smooth. Shield feels good and smooth. I mean, I can't say anything. We'll do the light test. See, I mean, you got some light coming through the back spring right here, the back spring and the liner. Got a little light coming through there. I said it's alright. Looks like she got some pretty good spacing in there, so we're not on the liner on the inside. Ooh, y'all hear that? Y'all heard that snap? Looks like we definitely got some blade rub there. So you can see where it smacked across that oil right there. I said, don't bother me. I mean, uh-oh. Maybe onto something here. Blade seems nice and sharp. I don't know if y'all hear that. She's sticking. Oh, let me try. I apologize, guys. Let me try to keep up with the comments. Those large Rough Riders take away from the look of the knife. I agree with you. Yes, they do, Brother Dave. I said I can't. I hate that so much, which I want to say they're on. Let me just crack this open. Yeah, sadly they're on both of these. I hate it so much. Brother Dakota showed up. Marlowe's Customs Leather. Thanks for stopping by, brother. But I mean, so far, this one right here, be a winner. Be an absolute winner. And I would put this right now, I would say, and let's look at blade grind, because I know that's something people tear a case up about too. Which, yeah, they can get a little wonky, but blade grind seems pretty even. You know, looks like you might swoop up a little bit toward the tip of that spade blade. You see how it's even. Then right there at the tip, you see how it swoops up a little. I said it is what it is. But I mean the snap. Whoa. I mean, blade grind on this, about the same. So you can see how we got a lot of blade right here, a lot of stuff here, and then it almost goes away to no edge right here. But I mean, like I said, it's just, as far as the edge, it has an edge on it. I mean, it's, if y'all can hear it, it's sticky. I mean, she just took hair off, y'all. She just took hair off. I'm gonna tote that. Sure enough, I am. Now, as far as collection, don't even go there. Don't eat this. That won't never be in the collection. It'll be in the EDC rotation collection. Lord heavens, Betsy. Brother Andrew, Baxter's Blades. What is going on, brother? Rough Rider can make a great knife for an even better price. See, that's what I'm saying. See, I bought all three of these. All three of these knives. I got me a carbon steel option, which it's I kind of like the classic carbon. Anyway, we'll get into it. But yeah, I bought all three of these. Tax, shipping, and everything to the door from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I want to say it was like 43 bucks. You could buy 3 knives for the price, you can't even buy a case. You can't even buy a case for $43 as far as online. Now you might could, piddle around out there and find some good deals, that way. But I mean, that right there for what that is. So look at that. Them back springs. I say you got a little gap. But that's what I'm gonna tear a case up about is I don't know why we're getting, I would say about the same, roughly the same, or if not worse, definitely worse in some cases. Quality control coming out of China. We got better quality control coming out of China than we do from our American case factory at the moment. Which like I said, this is 2003. In case you didn't see this one, Brother Andrew, anybody else who showed up, I'm sorry, I tried my best to keep up with everything, but that is that medium Congress 2003 052 pattern. He said he's in the zone. Read the model number on this blue one, Brother Mike. On this blue one, you have RR1954. I said that's backwards. I apologize, but yeah, you got RR1954. Thank you, Brother Andrew. Yeah, that was a evil base score. I didn't get lucky enough to pay the $53.99 price tag, but you would probably know what these go for normally, and I got this for under the $150 price tag, so I was very happy about that. Not much under the $150, but we got under there. Anywho, that's number uno. Oh, it's not coming through backwards for y'all? Oh, that is cool. Because I know I've got it set in my phone to record, but as it's recording, to flip it, but I didn't know if it would do that for the live. So everything is actually coming through correct for y'all? Is that what you're telling me, Brother Matt? Because if so, I am happy about that. Time for a swig. Well, hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm glad it's coming through for y'all. One little side note on the Rough Rider knives. Like I was saying, I absolutely hate the big bolster stamp R that they put on them normally. So I said I was tickled to death to find this one, and I said in blue. I said that's bought. But one thing that absolutely drives me crazy. Well, one thing, we all know that cases went to a Tang etch. And you can see they still rocking the Tang stamps over there in Chinatown. So I don't know why we can't do that over here. Case, bring it back. The people want it. Anywho, the thing that drives me a little bonkers is the way they spell Rough Rider sometimes. Like this one here has R-Y-D-E-R. Let's just go on to another blade. That one actually has R-Y-D-E-R. Let's go through the spade blade. Well, hallelujah, heavens, Betsy. This one lines up all the way around. R-Y-D-E-R. I said a lot of them, they are stopping the big R on the bolsters. Really? Well, that is all right, because I can't stand it, and I know a lot of us couldn't stand it either. Anywho, this one, like I said, adds up all the way around. RYDER. I can't tell you how many Rough Riders I have seen that each blade is spelt different. They'll have RYDER and RIDER. I just can't deal. But this one is jam up and jelly tight, as Brother Terry over Terry's Knives and Man Stuff would say. So that right there, thumbs up from Travis the Case Guy. Next, we'll save this and save that for last. Let's check out this carbon steel option. They call it the classic carbon. And I like this one. Which I got the paper wrapped in it. All of the newer ones don't have it like the Whittlers and the Trappers I've seen. Okay, that's good. That's good that they went away with that. But I said these two here sadly do have it. And I said, I mean, it's not anything bad. You know, I've obviously bought them, but now let's take a look at this one. And man, this is girthy. This is a big old canoe in that black G10. No, black micarta with the blue G10 little inlays there. Guess inner liners, if you will. There's that there. I'll do that light test because I don't know if any. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's. So you can see that's gapped up pretty big right there, right in the middle. You can see a whole lot of light coming through that, as well as in between the liners. Any of the double nail nicks, I definitely tried to stay away from those as well. Another thing that absolutely drives me crazy. I think I would, and a lot of people would probably second. I will take that R stamp over them retarded double nail nicks any day. Any day. Double nail nicks. Yeah. I mean, it's got half stops. Pretty decent little wall. Not nothing too crazy. That's real grimy. But I mean, like I said, its case does the same thing. Real grimy. I love that big, beefy blade right there. Got the swedge up top. Like I said, this is in their carbon option, so I plan on seeing how these teener up compared to Case's carbon steel options. You can see that grind. See how it starts somewhat even down here and then up toward the top. Kind of like brother Andrew's sodbuster, his crossroads sodbuster. They got up to the top and just, I guess, really pulled that elbow up and really got into the tip of that blade there. How much you got there compared to how much blade you got down here. But I mean, hey, it's all right. Absolutely not, Brother Matt. Absolutely not. I said I've just been curious. Just been curious about some of the Rough Rider knives. I said, I mean, I was basically just doing like a side-by-side comparison on the quality that we're getting out of China right now versus the quality we're getting out of the Case factory, in which, you know, one would think, you know, the Americans' side should be a little bit better. Now that little pin blade right there, she don't play. I said main is just a little grimy, but hey, we can work that out. I said same thing comes from case sometimes. Doesn't really snap real good into half stop, but it's a snap nonetheless. And bam. I said that little pen blade, she's really got a wall on her. Well, pen blade is all right. Oh, brother Kevin, hello, brother. Thank you for stopping by. I know you know what? We ain't even showing it. We ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing nothing over here, Kevin. We look right here. Look right here. Bam. That's what we showing over here. We ain't got no China stuff over here. What are you thinking? Nah, we do. We got some China maids. But since you in the house, I will definitely show off that beautiful 052 pattern 4-blade case Congress. Everybody knows I love the Congress pattern. She is the 4-blade 2003 eBay find, eBay score, if you will, that I thought was a pretty good price. And I said, cannot beat that red, white, and blue flag shield on that blue bone. Just absolutely gorgeous. Brand new, never used, never carried, never sharpened. And of course, in the beautiful, beautiful Congress pattern. Just for you, Brother Kevin. Just for you, because you showed up. Thank you so much for showing up. And anywho, yeah, we're doing some side-by-side comparisons on the fit and finish and quality aspect of what we got coming out of China right now, which, in my opinion, is kind of sad. Especially when you go, I mean, like I said, this is a Rough Rider. I think this knife right here was, I want to say I got it, and I want to say it was on sale. I want to say it was on sale on Smoky Mountain Knife Works for like 14 doll hairs. That's it. $14. I mean, you just ain't going to beat that. And I said, I mean, even though you got a little light coming through the back springs and stuff like that, that don't bother me one bit. Look, I mean, she fine. I said, we'll flush that Spirit Point blade out there. We'll get her all fixed up, but we'll see how she tiners up. Got a good edge on it. Y'all hear it? Let's see if this one will shave the hair. She shaved some hair, y'all. I mean, see what I'm saying? That's A-okay in my book. And like I said, that pen blade, man, I can't get over it. Snap it. Woo! $14. It's like 1,000 Canadian. I mean, you just can't beat it. Let's check the Rough Rider on here. You got RYDER. Uh-oh. Do we got it? No, you got RYDER on that one as well. Can't really see it on that one. Oh, it wants to hide. Matches up all the way around. RYDER. Hey, love it. Like them little blue inlays there. Oh yeah. Of course, CaseGuy Blue. I seen it. It spoke to me. Now, I won't say it was Brother Chris. Brother Chris said that hey, maybe they got a Congress pattern. They do. And she right here. She right here in this tater skin, brown tater skin micarta. This one I'm really excited about. We're going to see what a Rough Rider Congress is like. Here we go. Let's get into it, y'all. Swig alert. All right, let's see what we got. Blades look pretty jammed up. I mean, like I said, it's Congress. It's what you can expect. Back springs. I love that they have a two back spring system on a 4-bladed knife. I think that makes the snap much, much stronger. Y'all don't have taters in Mexico. Oh, Brother Mike. They got the big center. I want to say it's just a thick one. Yeah, it's not a double. It's just a real thick liner there. But I mean, light test, you get about what you get from Case right now. Got the brown tater skin burlap. Looks real good. I mean, everything, pins, shields, nice and flush. Can't catch your nail on anything. Got a the black little inlays or liners. I think it's just on the, oh yeah. Got the black little inlays there. Ooh, that blade right there is going to be hard to get out. Little pin blade. That's going to be a tough one. We did stay away from the double nail nicks. Got the one of the main sheepfoot blades. Oh yeah. Got the nice swedging up top. I like it. I'm a fan of the swedging. Brother Aaron, brother, how you doing? How are you doing? Don't tell me you're working. Don't tell me you're working. Pulling no crazy errors over there. We got RYDER on that blade as well. Snap. China made, y'all. China made. The only thing I think we're going to have problems with is that pin blade there. That's the secondary, or one of the second main spear point blade. Been better, got an infection in both eyes and ear. Lord have mercy. Got a USA Solid Automatic today, pawn shop, new in the box. Dang, I tell you, Brother Kevin, I need to get my legs out there and do some walking. Cause you inspired me to get out there and find some good finds. It's that spear point main blade, and she's snappy as well. Let's see the. They got the RYDER. Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear what I'm hearing? Brand new out of the box. Yeah, she'll look grimy, but did I open that one already? Oh, I did. Oh man, both of these blades. Well, no, this one's got the. Oh Lord. Whew. I mean, they're snappy, but they're hard to get out of there. Man. That one is just, oh gosh almighty. It looked like they had RYDER for rider all the way around. Nice half stops. Y'all can see though. See how hard that's going to be to get out of there. The other secondary as well, which it's a little better to get this pin blade out. Which they got two pin blades, which I'm not a fan of. I wish they would have a pin and the iconic coping blade, since it's a Congress, because they have the iconic sheep's foot and spear point blades. So go ahead and do it right. Just have that iconic coping blade on there as well. Oh shoot. Messed it up, y'all. Oh my gosh. That pool is tough, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Can you complain? Can you complain? Because I don't think I can. I do not think I can complain whatsoever. China don't have a Congress tomorrow after. You really need to do this more often, Travis. You're a natural. Stop it. Stop it. I don't feel like I'm a natural. I feel like I'm struggling on stuff to say. Like I said, I just happen to have all this stuff that I hadn't made a video about yet because of my, that thing. But anywho, yeah, so I had some content out here. I said y'all was saying, hey, I'll see y'all in Travis's lives after this. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give the people what they want. I'm gonna do it. Do it for y'all, for you'uns. But I mean, y'all, I can't. I know y'all are not here with me in person. I know y'all are here in the chat. But is there anything really that you can complain about this knife? Anything at all? Because I can't find anything that I can complain about. Got the 440A razor sharp. Don't know about all that. But she's sharp. She a knife. But I mean, absolutely beautiful. I wish it was a blue color. Wish they had some blues, but they were smaller. Which this one, I mean, just listen. Coming from China, y'all. Coming from China. Yeah, this is. Oh, see them dirty dogs. They done lied to me. Somebody needs to watch themselves over on the listing page of Smoky Mountain Knife Works, because this said that it was 4-inch closed. Well, I'm sorry, but it's not 4 inches closed. That's the only reason I got it, was because it was supposed to be 4 inches. But she's a 1/4 of an inch larger than the Case 52 pattern medium Congress. So I wouldn't quite call it a large Congress, the Tater skin. They said it's 4 China inches. Yeah, what they call that? It's 4 inches if you use that Common Core math. Ain't that what it is? Where you had to use the circles and the squares and the triangles, and I suck at regular math, and they're going to try to come up with a different math. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, she is 3 3 3/4 inches. And the Case Congress is right at 3.5 inches. So you got just a smidge larger. There's your size comparison. Now thickness, she a big one. Look at that. Can't even see the case. Then you put the tater skin behind it. Hold on, let me line it up. You can kind of see she's slightly thicker. But I mean, you can't complain with it. I can't find anything I can complain about this knife. Like I said, you got the light that comes through, but like I said, you're getting that from Case right now, so just wait till you're. Whoa. Brother Kevin said, I like saws. I need to get me some saws. I don't have any. Pros also found a vintage saw made in Japan. In Jacksonville, Alabama. Just wait till your kids to ask you for help with math. Oh, I'm gonna say go to mama. Go to mama. Much as I love the children and want to help them out, but I tell y'all, you boys struggled in math. I hated it. Oh, I hated it. Is that Walmart today? They have a nice Ozark Trail knife for $5. Yeah, that Ozark Trail is definitely picking it up. Which I still got I think I seen him in here, old Louie. Yeah, there he is. I'm gonna say he had that video where he said his Walmart was all stocked up in the new white bug out killers. I still need to go up there and try to find one at our local Walmart. But y'all, bam. I mean, you just can't complain. That is 3. I already got it out there. That is just 3 jam up and jelly tight Rough Riders right there. And like I said, all three of them, tax and shipping to my door was like $43. Like 43, 45, 46, something like that. It was under $50. Tax, shipping, and all for 3 what looks like to me to be well-made knives. I mean, can't complain whatsoever. Bam. I'll be toting them, and y'all be seeing some more of them on the channel. So now, well, that was about all I had as far as new stuff, new content, I guess you could say. But which those of y'all who wasn't in here from the get-go, also, this came in the mail not too long ago. It was this week. It's a 32-piece kit, leather kit, just the basic Amazon kit. I'm pretty sure a lot of people on here have them. But I just got it, and I have made an attempt, made a little dabble at making my own little leather slip. I got this roll also from Amazon. It was just a 1 foot by 2 foot veg tan. I'll say it's 4 to 5 ounce leather. It's either 4 to 5 or 3 to 4. But anyway, it's a little too flimsy for what I wanted. But we still threw together a piece of a slip. You can see them janky, crooked edges. He's all got it cut out there for my stitching. Just ain't got no holes punched yet or got it stitched up. But I mean, hey, you can go ahead and throw look at that. You can go ahead and throw a Rough Rider canoe in there right now. Look, she ain't even stitched up. Just held in there with glue. That DAP contact cement. Little squeeze. Better watch yourself. Got a little bolster action with that Rough Rider. Anyway, that's it. That's just a little thing. Got a great question, hunting for hookers. Did he ask a question? Travis, your attempt already looks better than the last one. Be proud of it. I mean, I'm definitely proud of it. I said if I just bought and which I said I know these edges will clean up a little bit, once I do the finishing touches, and I ain't even sanded them or anything like that, and hadn't burnished them or anything. I do got some of that Tonkinol burnishing gum that I plan to use, and like I said, I got some dye that I'll dye, but I wanted to dye it going to punch my holes and then dye it. That way all the dye gets in there and everything. And anywho, yeah, that was something else new that come in. I'm pretty excited about it. Get a little dabble in the leather working. Like I said, I do take pride in my hands and my abilities. And Rough Rider, Kershaw, and several others made in China are under the watchful eye and quality control of U.S. companies. Well, I mean, well, that's you do make a good point there, Brother Patrick. And that's kind of what I'm saying. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Is I don't know why it seems that we're having about the same, or if not worse, at times, quality control coming from Case over some of these China manufacturers, you know, like Rough Rider, and which I don't have none out here, but I got another one on the way. But we'll see you, Brother Patrick. Say phone's dead, gotta go. What was I gonna get at? Oh, not Rough Riders. Sorry, y'all. Rosecraft blades. Them boys over there don't play. Them boys over there do not play. I got my Nola Chucky Jack in genuine stag coming. It's coming, y'all. Well, let's see. Well, let's see what we got. What y'all want to see? Buck and Baron Son still doesn't have an issue. Yeah. Yeah, you make a good point, Kevin. Make a good point. Well, let's get into some. Let's just show off some of the collection. What y'all say? Y'all got time? I know y'all might say, hey Travis, shut it down, bro. Shut it down, going to sleep. But y'all don't even know what time it's getting to be, y'all. Let me drop this down here. Oh, 8:47. 8:47. Had a Baron Son that had to be returned because the blade wasn't finished. Darn. Blade wasn't even finished. Baron Son is 100% my jam. I got a couple. I don't think I have any Baron Son now. I don't think. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night, Jason Beecher. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us. I've never had an issue with him. I've bought several. All the point in the grind wasn't done. Dang. Brother Byron, splitting slices. If I've missed you, brother, which I know I have, I just now seen you comment there, and I'm horrible, guys. I'm horrible with keeping up with the comments. I do apologize. Let's just see. Let's just have a look-see. Well, that perfect. Perfect. Well, where's it at? Oh, they didn't have one. Well, shoot. I can't do that comparison. But I can do it with, let's see. Sorry, guys. Let me try to find me a good candidate. Well, let me do from the Sea Dragon collection, because I know that one has, well, shoot if that ain't the first one. All these, and then they all wrong. Oh, gosh. Ooh. It's in this one, yeah. It's in this. So we're going to do a side-by-side comparison. There it is. Do a side-by-side comparison. And now this also claimed to be a 4-inch, the Rough Rider blue Stockman. Oh, let me see. Case copperhead. What's sharp at the top? blade where the edge was supposed to be. It literally had no bevel. Dang, my thing keeps popping up saying charge your phone. Travis has so many knives he cannot even find the one he's looking for. I got a light. I got a light. Well, I say a light. It ain't that many. I guess it is to some people. Down with this kid Monday, December 2nd, Baron Son headquarters. Uh-oh. That'll be a good one. 9 nines Mario, no more, no less. But yeah, like I said, they claimed that this was a 4-inch as well, and it's just shy of 4 inches. Like it's probably 3 7/8. Yeah, it's just ever so shy of 4 inches. But like I said, we're gonna do a side-by-side comparison, and it won't be as far as length because they're obviously, drastically different. Because this is a medium Stockman. This is from the Sea Dragon, Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive Sea Dragon medium Stockman. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison because I know this came out this year, 2024, and I said this one should be about the same, it may be 2023, but you're looking at 3.5 inches, right on 3.5 inches. But absolutely beautiful. Yep, 18's 3.5 inches. Which I tell you, Brother Andrew, you looked up and got that darn Saudi, which I have, I got the whole, I have the whole Sea Dragon family. I got every one of them, including the 2 Christmas knives, as well as the Zippo. So I literally have everything. But I did want one to carry. But yeah, this one here is 2024. I said there's the Tang. That old nasty, hideous Tang Etch. 2024. Yeah, I still cannot believe they made more either, Brother Andrew. That when you told me that, I said he didn't get that. I don't think he got that. And then, but I mean, I know you ain't dumb. I don't even know why I tried to doubt you. I mean, snaps there. Well, first let's check. So I said, you're really not going to feel any pins and stuff like that because they are kind of tough to feel anyway, if they're down in that jigging. Mario said, how many knives do you actually have? Well, each case holds 40. So I have 4, 8, 12. Which one was it? That one. And of course it's going to be all the way at the bottom. Oh! 8, 12. How many do I have in that one? 20. 4, 8, 12. 120. That looks like 30 and 40. As far as in the collection, mint, never used, never carried. Well, some of them, some of the vintage stuff that I have in there is used and carried and slightly sharpened and stuff like that. But all that's in the collection right now is 140. I believe that's right. Yeah, 4, 8, 12, 120, and then 30, 40. I've almost got, I said each one holds 40, and I have this one here. Well, actually, because I said this is going to go in the collection, the new Congress that I got. So that would make 141. I just finished this whole side of this one here, so that number 141 will go right there. I don't even want to count. I said, I just know because I said each one of them holds 40, so you know I got 3 of them full, so that's 120, and then got 20 right there. So that's just my quick math. What little bit of math I do know. Anywho, I have a few totes full. Have no clue. Probably 30% Rough Riders. Oh, and everything in there, 100% USA made case, baby. Yes, sir. Anywho, like I said there, as far as the pins and the shield, I mean everything is good there. Like I said, as well as the Rough Rider pins, nice and flush. Shield, nice and flush. Back spring. Like I said, when you do the light test, you do have slight light coming through. There's the back springs of the Sea Dragon. So like I said, you can see kindly more of a noticeable gap right here. You know, you really can't see much. Can't really see any noticeable gaps, you know, as far as by, you know, with the eye. When you hold it up to the light, you can see. You know, same thing here. But you can tell slightly. You can see a slight gap. Then, of course, the light test, and it's going to show that light. And I would actually call that, I actually see, and I'm going to spit it to you straight, y'all. I see more light coming through this Sea Dragon than I do coming from this Rough Rider. But like I said, as far as you wouldn't tell that until you held it up and put it to the light test. And I said that means nothing because you can see, as far as snap, you know, here's the snap of the main blade and open. Here's the snap of the main blade, the Rough Rider. Still pretty good. And of course you got everything flush when it's open. Everything flush when it's open there. Everything's straight. It's not sunken in. Then you got the close. And you got the close of the case. A little bit weaker. Not nothing to worry about. Blade rub. A little bit. I said don't really bother me. I know really upsets a lot of people. You got some, it's more like a click than a snap. You're slightly raised right there, ever so slightly. You kind of see it right in there. That back spring slightly raised up. Sheep's foot. I said got the same amount of blade rub, just about in the same position. If I can get it. You know, see it's about right there at the nail neck. And it's about right there below this nail neck. And it's obviously, you know, less because it's a bigger blade. You can see. As far as snap, I said there's that little clicky snap. Got more of a snap from this Rough Rider. I said coming from China. You get a little click. Wouldn't really. There's the snap close. Snap close on the Rough Rider. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, right now, if this was a boxing match, Rough Rider be up, I'd say Rough Rider be up 2 rounds. Then we got the Spade Blade. She feels super, super grimy. So this is not going to be a good test at all. Same little kind of clicky snap, which are all good and flush. Snap on the Rough Rider. That's it, I think. I'm gonna call that win going to Rough Rider. Snap there. Snap here. And like I said, we're super grimy in here. Very, very weak. Very, very weak. There you go, y'all. Y'all seen it right here live, on the live. That beautiful, beautiful, highly sought after Case Sea Dragon medium Stockman 18 pattern. Got absolutely, and I'm gonna spit it to you straight, y'all. Got absolutely obliterated and torn apart by this Rough Rider here. That was $14. $14. If I remember correctly, it was like 14 or 16, but I want to say it said it was 16. The Smoky Mountain Knife Works had a sale, and they were 14 for sponsorship reviews. I'd turn it down. I would turn it down, Brother Cornbread, just because I still stand behind my case, even though, like I said, they got their troubles and whatnot. I'm still going to prefer this over this. Because you go buy you one of these on eBay, and you buy you one of these on eBay. Tell me which one you're going to get. Now, if you have to have this one, you know, you might get this one, but he said give him my email. I'll do it, Brother Cornbread. I'll do it. Brother Dwayne, how you doing, brother? How are you doing? I'm here watching on the big screen. Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm going to have a heart attack, Kevin. I'm going to have a heart attack. Watching on the big screen. I'm going to have to see if I can get my mama to join my live here, and then I'm going to tell her, hey, Mama, I made it. I'm on the big screen at Kevin the Knife Doctor's. Anywho, and I said I still love and stand behind. I said I'll stand with them, tried and true. And I said even though we lost bad as far as fit and finish and snappability, as Brother Terry would say, the old Sea Dragon got beat up, got pretty much whooped up on by this old Rough Rider here. And like I say, you got $14, even if it wasn't on sale. $16. $16. And Lord, if I remember correctly, the medium Stockman in the Sea Dragon was no cheaper than $75. And that's brand spanking new. You know, like I say, you go on eBay now and look at them. My goodness. But I have to say, I do love them. I absolutely love them. I love that burn. Well, actually, let me just go ahead and... Well, darn, I think I done that again. I done put it at the bottom. I think I did. Pretty sure I did, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Yep, I did it. I surely did it. Oh. Whew, I tell y'all, 140 case knives is heavy. Heavy. Darn, I done. I guess it was the third one. Shoot, sorry, y'all. I apologize. I do apologize. Yes, this one right here. There we go. Which I know I'm doing all this, and I've done showed it off. I've done showed it off many times, but I really love it. I really love it. Which, let's clean this back up here. Let's shine her up, get all them Get all them fingerprints off of her. That's what I do in my collection. I'll get them out and take a little sneak peek, and I'll shine them up, wipe all them fingerprints, which they're stainless steel. They're not really going to do much. Excuse me, guys. Then we'll put her right back in there. But, oh, heavens. Oh, heavens. But you'll see right here. Oh, there she is. There's all of them right there. Got the Folding Hunter 75 Stockman, medium Stockman, 54 pattern trapper, mini trapper, Sodbuster Jr., medium Texas toothpick. Then they got the razor in there. Then they got Smart and snuck the Barlow in there. Then there's one of the Christmas trappers, and there's the other Christmas trapper. That's it, y'all. I got every single one of them. I just love them. Absolutely love them. I hope my chat didn't freeze up, guys. I'm sorry. Let me... Whoa. Let me make sure... Chat filter... Show every message. There we go. Alright. I don't know if my chat froze up or not. I'm seeing the Knife Doctor's last message pop up there. Says that he was watching on the big screen. I hadn't seen anything since then, so I don't know if we still good or not. I hope we are. It shows we live. Time 9:07. Phone must be coming unplugged. It's all good. But I thank all y'all. I thank all y'all for joining, hanging out with me. I've had a ball. I hope y'all have as well. Let me make sure. Let me just do that. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, see, I didn't even... Have I missed all these messages? Lord have mercy, where was the Knife Doctor's last message? Oh, wow, yeah, I apologize, guys. I've missed a bunch. It was hung up. All right, I'm here now. Brother Michael Richter, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining in. Jeff Sams. Miller's Old USA Knives, Kurt, Toss the Box. Alright, here we go. I miss all the messages when I'm live. Well, for some reason, my phone it'll go to, it says something about some kind of comment or something, and I'll have to go and make it go back to show all comments. I don't understand why it does that. I noticed that one day it was doing it in when I went live with Brother Ryan, when I was a guest on his live. I always used to throw my boxes away. Oh, don't do it. Well, I mean, as far as collection, like I said, I got this. This was my latest eBay score, and it was still brand new in the box, in the original box. There's the original box there, which I wish I'd have paid that $53.99. But all the original paperwork, wrap, all of it. Yeah, that goes. I keep every box. If I find it in a box, and if I can find it in a box, I'll go with the box. Just because I know how rare it is to find a case, anything vintage that still has the box. So that's my mind process, is all these knives that I got mint condition and still got the box for and everything. I will pass down to the boys and the grandkids if they ever have kids any cheering down the road, just because I didn't have that. You know, I don't have anything that was passed down to me. That's one reason I started the Traveling Brotherhood book, which Brother John over at J.O. Ventures Outdoors, he is getting ready to, he should be doing his video here sometime soon. So y'all keep an eye out for that. I done my video announcing it, sent it to Brother Jerry over at Big J's Knives. He put the screaming edges on it. Brother Jonathan, Pens and Pen Blades, how you doing, brother? And then it's going to, John has it right now. He's done sent me the pictures of the slip and everything he's made for it. Killer slip. Love it so much. Thank you, Brother John. Thank you, Brother Jerry, for doing everything for me. And then it's after it leaves Jerry, or after it leaves John, it's going to go to Kirby Creek Mow. And he is actually going to carve my dude for the channel with the Traveling Brotherhood book. And it's just a little thing I started. And I said, if anybody in here doesn't know anything about it and wants to participate, reach out to me. I got my email in my channel description. If you cannot see it for some reason, it's just TravisTheCaseGuy@gmail.com. It's real simple. And shoot me an email there and give me your name and your address, and I will add you to the list. And what I want all of the participants to do is to either make a short or make a short, long form video of where you basically get to carry it for the day, or however, you just get to carry it, and then just film yourself making your cut, using it, just doing something, and then I'm just sending it all over the U.S. And a little special nugget for my Canada peeps, Brother Todd. I'll try my best to get it up there to you as well. It may be one of the last stops it makes, which, like I said, I got a pretty good list of stuff right now. But anyway, like I said, if anybody that don't know about it wants to be a part of it, shoot me an email, TravisTheCaseGuy@gmail.com, and I will definitely add you to the list. Anywho, let's just keep this thing rolling, y'all. Let me see what I might want to show. Let's see. Pretty much showed. Well, that's one of the Black Sea Diclorams. We'll show this one. I don't think I've showed this one yet. It's a bone stag. It's that 6.5 bone stag. Sod Buster Jr. Sorry guys, I'll try to keep up with comments. What knife is the traveling knife? It is actually, I found a vintage, and Brother Jerry said it in his video. I forget what year range he said, but it's a black saw cut jigged Delrin. It is a vintage buck, Camillus made buck 307. They call it a jumbo Wrangler Stockman, I believe is what it is. But it's a big old 4.5. I don't forget. But it's at least a 4-inch big, large Stockman. And that is what I'm sending out to anybody that wants to participate and be a part. Yeah, this is the 6.5 bone stag, which you got a little funky wonky burn. You got some burn here, and then it just stops. But the pile side, y'all, man, like that right there is the closest thing I have ever seen to genuine stag, as far as being bone stag. Like, everybody and their mom and daddy can tell that's nowhere near genuine stag. But that pile side is very, very, I mean, I obviously know, and a lot of other people would know the difference, but that is very, very close to being some genuine stag. There's the back there. She jam up and jelly tight for sure. For sure. And look at the thickness. Just look at the thickness. Blade centering. Favoring the, what side is that? Show side? Yeah. Favoring the show side just a tidbit. Don't have that iconic make cutlery great again half stop. She is a 2022 in stainless steel. Well, you can't see it like that. 2022 in stainless steel. There is all the stuffs. USA 6.5 137 stainless steel. Well, heavens, Betsy. We got the other brother Dave, Singing Toad. How you doing, brother? Thank you so much for stopping by. We're just chit-chatting, and these old fellers and fellerettes got me to do a live. I had no plans at all to do a live, but here we are. Yeah, I just pulled out some random knives, and I've actually showed a bunch of Rough Riders. We actually just had a pretty serious showdown from a Rough Rider, China-made Rough Rider, which they're all China-made. I don't know why I said that. I'm talking Rough Rider versus Case medium stockman, and this bad boy here put a hurting on my Case Sea Dragon. But brother Richter said you don't even own a Rough Rider. Well, I didn't either. Well, I lied. I had one that was gifted to me from brother Brian over at Brian's Knives, which I'm eternally grateful for. But man, I was just I sat and studied it, and I said, man, this thing is pretty jam up and jelly tight. So went out and got 3. Got that, I guess it would be a medium stockman. I really wouldn't call it a large. It's just shy of 4 inches. And you'll be definitely seeing more of this one, brother Michael, because that's your carbon steel option. So we're going to see how that tiners up. And of course, I love my Congress. Of course. So we got that tater skin burlap micarta, and I just had to do it. Bit the bullet, bought all 3 of them knives. It was only like $43. Tax shipping to my door. I wouldn't call it a large Congress. That was cool of them to put the initial on the bolster. No, it wasn't. Don't be lying. Don't be lying. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. This right here, I love. I love it because it don't have that horrid bolster marking. Like, I mean, you already got a shield telling you what it is. Like, leave that mess off of there. That was one thing that really strayed me away from Rough Rider for a long, long time. In which, like I said, I eventually bit the bullet and bought some anyway. But, Brother Jonathan, no, it is not a... Oh, I figured you was. I thought of that as soon as I said that. I said, man, he knows. I said, But yeah, it's not... This is the Case Medium Congress. And you can see it's not necessarily bigger. But yeah, I really wouldn't call this a large Congress. Well, I'll pull out the old Mac Daddy. Where's she at? Where's that Mac Daddy at? Hello? Hello? There she is. Don't be hiding, girl. Don't be hiding. Yeah, there you go. So you got the Case Medium Congress. And you got the he said I'm right here. Then you got the Rough Rider Congress. Well, here you go right here. Here you go right here. This is the large Congress right here. It's the Case 88 pattern. She is over 4 inches. She is like 4 1/8. Bam. That's your Big Daddy Congress right there. And now, without further ado, let's just set both these honkies up out of the way. And as Brother Ricker would say, put your peepers on this. Sadly, it's not a bone. You have a vintage Case Congress. Here you go, brother. This is a 1970. Oh, we got a lot of dots and a lot of light. 70. Let me see. 987654. 1974. And you want to talk about some snappability. Watch it. Watch it, because this dog will hunt. Watch it. Watch these things jump up in half stop. Oh. I gotta get back here to hold it. Whoo, cat daddy. Good gracious almighty. Every time I pull this thing out, I just like I fall in love every time. It's like I forget I have it. Knowing good and well I have it. Yeah, this one is extremely, extremely good condition. Said I'm smitten. Oh, I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you. The only thing that would make this thing better is if it was a beautiful bone. But I will take this jig Delrin any day of the week. Any day of the week. Yeah, I said 1974, I believe. 987654. Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't what they call a transition piece. Like one blade will be like 74, then the other blade will be a 75. But I mean, whoo, doggy, just look at it. Good night. Look at them. Look at them carbon steel blades, just a glistening. Just a glistening. Yeah, Jig Delrin looks better than some other companies. Jig Bone, yeah, you're definitely right. I need a bid. Now I'm drooling. Yeah, got the iconic spear point blade, which is my favorite blade on pocket knives. Got the iconic sheep's foot. Got the real long pin blade and the real long coping blade. But y'all listen to this. Put your papers on it, and then put your hearers on it. I was trying to make a people word for it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What about that, Michael? What about that? Put your ear balls on that. Oh. Yeah, that right there, son. And you asked if I had any vintage Congress. Well, and I guess, some can agree to disagree. But I also have this gem right here. It is another medium Congress. Also mint condition. Never used, never sharpened. In dark red bone. And I'm going to call this vintage, just because it's over that, what is it? Like you got to have, like if you have a car, like when it's over 25 years old, you can officially get the antique tags for it. So that's the only reason I'm calling this one vintage, which I mean it is, in its sense, but this is my birth year, say 1991. Yeah, that red is, I said it actually. I don't really understand the red from the dark red. You can actually see they put DR, they stamped DR in there. I'm about to be a vintage case guy. I'm telling you, brother. I am telling you. Which if you buying them high-end GECs, you can afford some of them vintage case. Yeah, that right there will. This was also a Evil Bay win, or Evil Bay score, a little while back. I mean, hey, she's got a little bit. She got a little bit. I said, that ain't nothing. Let's just do it one more time. Pop it on the open. That's it, Big Daddy. Watch out. Listen to them half stops. Y'all hear that? Listen to the wall. Man. But yeah, there's you another vintage Congress, Brother Michael. And I want to say that's actually all of the vintage Congresses I have. And I got some of the newer, which they were the small ones, small swell centers, or the small swell centers, the small Congress. Yeah, you can't sleep on some of these here case knives. You just can't do it. You can't do it. I'm trying to remember where. I don't even know what I want to show next. Let's see what we got in the chat here. Wish they had Congress still in production. Amen. That's what I said. If they ever come out with the big boy, they do them 88 patterns again, which they're not made like these. Like you got these big honking main blades. The ones on the, I think the last time they run 88 pattern Congresses was in 2017, I believe. Yeah, I believe so. 2017, and man, the blades are just, like the blade is like half of this. Like it's still, long and main blades, but the blades are like half. And let me see what else I want to pull out. I don't know if brother Michael, was you in here when I showed it's another vintage piece, that big case elephant toe? Have you seen that one before, brother? I said I haven't done many lives, so I don't know if you were in here on the live that I showed this one. But she got some gator snap to her as well. But she is a 79.8765, 1975. You gotta open up. Y'all hear that? Let me open it up. Let me open it. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all watching the live through? elephant toe spear point main blade. Yeah. Look at that, y'all. Ain't that some kind of cool? Now, y'all probably thinking that's some kind of stupid. Bam. Look at that. Look at it. Do you see that? Oh, you wasn't here? Well, here you go, brother. Here you go. I mean, you talking, that thing fully open right there. I mean, look at it. Look. Good night. I mean, let's just look. Let's just put her on the inspection table. You got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 9.5. 9.5 inches with both blades fully open. I just found an 88 on the Evil Base for 4,200. Let me guess, that is the, what is that? 1920 to 1940 genuine stag. Is that the one? I seen it. Yeah, look at that thing. Look at that thing. And Lord, I mean, you could do some curls with this thing right here. You hear it? Huh? Big J ain't got nothing on me. I'm sorry, don't come at me, Big J. Don't. But I mean, look at that. And I want to say they call it, it's either pack of wood or pock of wood, however they say that. And the only little blemish or embellishment it has is that little scratch right there in the bolster. But hey, you look this old bad girl up. Look up a 1975 case elephant toe in this condition, and I didn't pay nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. I said I love the. Not real big on the etching. You know what? Yes, we understand that's an elephant toe. I don't understand why you got to put an elephant. Peckerwood. I don't understand why you got to put an elephant on the blade. Look at that. I mean, look at that. Look at it. See live through the blade. That is crazy. That's crazy to me. What's up, y'all? What's up? Got a nice, just big, massive spear point blade. My goodness. And I'm going to call that a secondary spear point blade. Oh! And this joker runs on a single back spring. So she is very, very tight. All right. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Bam. Y'all hear that click? Y'all hear that click? Man. Yeah, I mean, just Oh, wait just a second, because Brother Michael, old Richter, if you wasn't in here for that one, and I doubt you had seen that one, let me show you probably the most expensive knife in my collection. Snappability, that is right, Brother Jonathan. There you go, right here. There you go. This is the cream of the crop of my collection. Brother Michael, if you're still in here, which I'm pretty sure you might be, this is the cream of the crop. And I said, I'm not 100% sure, which I said, if you hadn't seen them, if you hadn't seen the elephant toe, then I'm pretty sure you haven't seen this one. But she is a 10-dot, 1970, with the snap abilities. But she is a genuine stag, medium Congress. And I really love these. You know, I've stated several times because of the steel, all the steel hardware. Got the steel back springs. Like I said, I love how they how they run on two back springs. But you got the steel pins, steel back springs, and all the blades. He said, I'm here. All 4 blades. Got good, decent snap on them. Listen to them jump up in half stop. Y'all heard it? Y'all heard it? There you go, Brother Richter. There's you another vintage Congress. And like I said, that right there, that joker right there is the cream of the crop of this old boy's collection. I want to say I just seen one of these not too long ago start on eBay. Start. Well, it may have been a buy it now. It was either a start of an auction or a buy it now. But this joker right here started at $800 for a 1970 genuine stag 52 pattern Congress. There's that pile side. Just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. He said sold, I'll take it. Absolutely gorgeous. And this one, I would say, I'd say that show side's marked up a little bit better than that pile side. It's usually the other way around for me. The show sides. The best I can do is 20. Ooh, I tell you, I hear you on that, Brother Mike. I hear you on that. But yeah, I mean, that's... There she goes. She gone, y'all. She gone. Oh, gosh. Ooh, been sitting here for what? We had 2 hours. We had 2 hours. We 9:37. Hey, we should be good. I ain't heard the... Yeah, I ain't heard the wife, so she ain't... Hopefully she ain't mad at me. I hear you for sure. I'll give you 25. All right, we're going to start the opening bid at $20. But with that one as well, because I bought, well, sheet far, what I done do with it? Oh, Lord. I done set back all of them back up there. Which I'll get this one out for you too as well, because I showed both of these. Well, I actually bought both of these at the same time. But this is a 1970 Stag Congress, and this is a 1970 Medium Stockman. Way up to 50. 100 for both. I'll put it to you this way. This was my... These two right here, like I said, I bought at the same time. My dealer at work come to me. Well, he come to me with both of them. He gave me both of them. He said, look them over. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you want. And I had my eyes on this one, obviously. The Congress. And I said, well, I want that Congress. I said, what you got to have for it? He said, He said, well, the Congress, I tell you what, I take $350 for the Congress. And I said, whew. Yeah, $350. So I take $350 for the Congress. Nope, I lied to you. He said $300 for the Congress. No, it was $350. Yeah, it was $350 for the Congress. And $250 for the Medium Stockman. And I said, ooh, I said, well, I know for sure. I done had the money because I knew what he was asking for this one. And I said, well, I want that one right there for sure. And I went ahead and paid him for that one. And he gave me the money back. He said, hold on. He said, you just take both of them and really look them over. And I said, well, I'll sure do it. So anywho, I said to come back next day, and I sat on him. And he said, well, what do you think? And I said, man, I know for sure that Congress is coming with me. I said, I got to have it. I got to have it. If I got to steal it, if I got to punch you in the face and steal it, I got to have it. Well, he come to me, and he said, I tell you what. He said, I tell you what. He said, you have bought a whole lot from me, and which I have. I've bought several knives from him. He said, you bought a whole lot from me, and you've been one of my valued customers here at work. And I said, I know him from work. He said, I will let you have both of them. Both of them. For $500. And I did it. I did it. I got both of them for $500. I said where he was normally asking $550. He cut me a deal and got them for $500 for both of them. And I know we might have some people in here say, "Whoo, doggy, that's crazy." Well, I mean, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like I said, you go look that joker up right now. If it's still on eBay, that joker's starting out at $800. And that ain't even got one of these with it. Anywho, that's neither here nor there. Look at that pile side. Nice and deep and just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hello, G-Man. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping and hanging out with us today. My dealer at work doesn't sell knives. And then, y'all know I'm a sucker for the half stop. This is actually one, which I said, there's your tank stamp there, 1970, 10 dot. Paid $550 for a baseball glove. Ooh. I mean, bam. I said mint, never used, never sharpened, still sticky. She might have been slightly used, but I know she hasn't been sharpened. There you go, you got the 5332. Like that 32 pattern. The new 032s don't have the half stops. Wow. Yeah, I absolutely love this one. Sheep's foot blade. Boom. 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 And then you got a spade blade. Got that pen blade on her. You say she got a little peppering. Some slight peppering. Hey, we call that character. She's 1970, y'all. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Man, I tell you, man alive. Man alive. Whew, I tell you, we've been going what? We've been going 2 hours and, almost 15 minutes. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Paid $550 to get my wife to marry me. I hear you. I hear you. Oh. Well, guys, I think that may be it for this old round. I said, uh-oh. That's not the wife, but that's the boy. And it is what? What time we got down here in old Tennessee? 9:44 going on 10 o'clock. Yeah, he said end on them beauties. Yeah, I think that's a good ending point. Let me turn that. Oh, and then brother John. Thank you for stopping by, Brother John. But we just wrapping it up. But I am excited for your video, brother. I'm excited for it. Oh no, I ain't know. I didn't even know I was doing it, Brother John. We was all hanging out in Make Cutlery Great Again's live on Brother Mike, hanging out with him. And then when he ended, everybody said, "All right, hey, we'll see you over in Travis's live." And I said, "Oh Lord, I wasn't even prepared or nothing. Didn't even plan to go live." And I think it's just empty now, but I think I had about maybe that much left. I said, "You know what? I'm gonna give the people what they want." I said, "I'm gonna go like Lord." I think we started at like almost 8 o'clock, but we did it. Well, I said, thank y'all for all stopping in. Looking to do Brotherhood Buck tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. Thank you so much, brother, for doing that slip. Amazing work. Hope you like that electrician's knife. Thanks, Travis. You the man. You the man. You the man. I can't go. I can't do no 4-hour live, brother. You got me. You got me whooped. Anyway, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Go out and get you some vintage knives. If you got any extra Benjamins laying around, a couple of them, a lot of them. Go out and hunt you some vintage knives. Well, if you gonna collect like I do in the mint condition, never used, never sharpened, and all that jazz. I mean, whoo, they're hard to find, but when you do find them, like I said, and Benji's got to come out, and a lot of them. Anyway, thank y'all. God bless y'all. I don't even got no sticker out here. I was going to throw a sticker up, say you've been watching Travis the Case Guy, but everybody knows. Love y'all. God bless y'all. And I will see y'all in the next one. Go get you some case. Go get you some vintage case. Go get some Rough Riders. Don't sleep on these Rough Riders, y'all. God bless you. Love you. See y'all in the next one.